As the army vehicles meandered through the rough terrain inside Somalia, it dawned on us that finally we had arrived at the most dangerous place on the planet, Somalia. A place where words like peace and security do not exist, and death is always lurking at the next corner.
Wakati nilipata ujumbe kutoka afisini kwamba mimi ni mmoja wale wanahabari ambao wanaelekea Somalia, niliishiwa na maneno ya kusema. Na nilipokubali kweli ni kazi, nilishindwa maneno ya kuelezea wazazi kwamba nitaenda Somalia.
As a journalist, you just put your soul to God and you say, okay, you God, you have given me this job. Let me just perfect it. Let me do what I am able to do. The rest, you will do it.
The tireless efforts by the Kenya Defence Forces alongside the transitional federal government forces to hunt down the Al-Shabaab militiamen gave us some comfort. But that comfort was always being put to test every time the Kenya Defence Forces clashed with the Al-Shabaab. For example, the first time we encountered heavy gunfire in our line of duty, our safety was a top priority.
Kule kwa nchini Somalia ni unategemea sana Mungu, kila wakati unakaa ukiomba, kwa sababu wakati mmoja mnacheka, dakika ya pili mnang'ang'ana kuingia kwenye handaki.
But the biggest scare came during one of our trips inside Somalia. A journey from Tabda town on our way to take supplies to troops in Beleskokani almost turned fatal after the Al-Shabaab militants ambushed our convoy. For us, it felt like the end of the road. But for the Kenya Defence Forces, it was all in a day's work.
I think the difference between Somalia and hell is that you don't see the devil. But Somalia is basically hell on earth.
I could not think. My mind got stuck, so I could not think. It is when my colleague Masharia told me, you have a camera, you have to shoot. That's the time I realized, oh, I have a camera, I have to roll.
Then he started recording. At that point, I was seated on the side which was being fired at. So I remember, I think the only thing I told him was to just record. And from there, I myself had a mind block.
The soldiers, however, fought tooth and nail from land and from the air. They managed to gun down 6 Al-Shabaab militiamen, but one KDF soldier lost his life in the fierce gun battle. Our resolve to bring you stories from the war front did not win. The technician ensuring that the equipment was in good working condition, always ready to stage a live broadcast.
You have to set up everything, and you know, in that the whole camp is silent. You have to make, you have to put on the right, and at the same time, you are alert. Any time you can be attacked.
This tent served as our sleeping place and a makeshift studio. We, however, had to share it. These frogs seemed to enjoy not only the cool environment, but also the relative peace prevailing in Tabda town after the ouster of the militants.
That's what I want to tell Kenyans, to know that they should not be swayed by the politics of the day. They should even pray for these soldiers.
The gallant soldiers are still pushing on with Operation Linda Inchi, now running past 3 months. This is to ensure that not only does Kenya remain a safe and peaceful country, but also that stability returns to strife-torn Somalia. Franklin Masharia, Citizen Live at 9.